Ebusan mo bibia kwaba enfambra Pinax TV so ense mebre na ekoso ewo man Ghana mu a sabre di amanfo bebre na asomuchiche awo mo edi ho nkomo na nanu ada ense mo eba ya ena no pay ebesi ewie nyina no oba Ghana abaye topic for discussion amanfo ka ho asem efa eye Ghana yesa na hene awa besene commission yera Ken Ofori Atta eho enche ye bia na beto dwa se ice awo mo ewe ye the United States of America womo ensa asonimu a womo editani no ewo eye Carolina Detention Center ni nyina ye kiremu a ebi twese efa eye nkrata sem ne visa ho issues ni ade enu nti na sabrede eye ice for akwakotebire yera Ken for issues na amanfo chemu se baby edro no ho behia se sebe Ghana mpanimfo ede wo mo ho ebegimu bi na wo mo atimi aboa no because na bi kra ehwe se enche bia no ebia ye bete se ye deport Ken Ofori Atta ede aba Ghana ha na Ghana mpanimfo enso se wo mo de wo ho ebeduadum because Ken Ofori Atta nkasa ne se de enim no woda wanted wo Ghana ye list ne so a wo mo ehwe se ye be extradict ne nam cases bi asebe ne ho bom a the special prosecutor meche yera kisi ejaben ene the attorney general Dominic Ayeni wo nyina eni sign no Ghana for bebre so eni di nsem na chi ano mo hwese Ken Ofori Atta beba bepie mu wo Ghana ha na yetimi ede na kwakọ gina court adaka matoato na no efa charges ahodo a ye de abono no so besine ye de ne to Interpol red notice eso Ken Ofori Atta ba bepie mu wo Ghana ha ya me no ka se mpanimfo krache mu se wo de nkrata akwakoma US mpanimfo se wo ntime mu a na wo extradite Ken Ofori Atta mbepie mu wo Ghana ha enti atwenye mu na mpanimfo ewo a na wo ehwe se Ken Ofori Atta betimi ebepie mu wo Ghana ha but wo gusuwa no na se bi ebi mka ne se ye kama ebi so twe se udwa ne nyame a wo hye na se ne ade na tse se abeto dwa se Ken Ofori Atta ice for achena ebia na yebetimi ediport no ede no aba Ghana na ensem no koso no na Ghana ye embassy a ewo Washington DC wo mo nso ede aba beto dwa se no kra said the year teteno sabe na it was confirmed US for eyes for portal so say omunsaka Ken Ofori Atta mo chere detention center wodan nyina no na Ghana embassy a eno nso Washington DC share the foreign ministry no ase no foreign affairs ministry na se dia beto dwa se no kre wo mo betimi esisu dua se Ken Ofori Atta eyes for nsemo a wo nso hwe de mo betimi aye bia ede aboa Ken Ofori Atta enti wo screens ne so a we press statement free embassy of Ghana Washington said the mekan no wo nsemo a wo tebriye ede beto montin so no ene ede ato screens ne so de amawo no ye begibre na yakan ede amawo a statement by the embassy of Ghana Washington DC on the detention of Kenneth Nanaya Ofori Atta. The embassy of Ghana in Washington DC can confirm that the Ghana's former Minister of Finance, Mr. Kenneth Nanaya Ofori Atta, has been taken into custody by the Immigration and Custom Enforcement ICE in the United States. Upon receiving this information, the embassy undertook the necessary steps to verify the circumstances surrounding the matter. It's not as a muchema, womanya nentiye eno masanso ebetimi Ghana for nyina ate se the Immigration and Custom Enforcement etwanity awase ICE US no womunsa aso Ken Ofori Atta ne omuni ye kase Ken Ofori Atta ICE for akache na womunso no womu ye de ometimi bia senka wometimi aye bribi ede afa ensem no was following confirmation the embassy formally contacted the relevant detention facility to request access to Mr. Ofori Atta in order to provide consular assistance in line with established diplomatic and international protocols, the embassy was informed by the facility that the detainee declined to engage with consular officials at the time without his lawyers present. Into Mutrema, second Ofori Atta akoye Ghana ni, na nyese woye Ghana ni keke na sabi, yebetimi esisu dia se woye Ghana ni this year wasom Ghana brebia betwemu se Ghana yesana hene no. Womo nso ye womo afamu dia wombetimi ayese wombetimi aman emoa sabi wombetimi dia aboa ne se de be free ice for no ensem na bia wo matimi de no ababepie mu wo man Ghana emu nanso wo mutrema ensem wo free ice for no ba ye ne chese ken Ofori Atta sabe wo mu nsem ne chese nyade a wo bepene so ama Ghana embassy wo Washington DC no etimi akọ ne moaye enti emom wo be boa kra na se wo be jepeni a jese na lawyer for wo mo eka ne ho no wo ho ansa wo say the embassy of Ghana remains in contact with the appropriate United States authorities and will continue to follow the matter closely to ensure that Mr. Ofori Atta's rights are totally respected. International Mutrema. Obobeko so aye wo mo afemu de se de be ya yera Ken Ofori Atta wo betimi ama ono nso the right as a citizen of Ghana no yentimi entity and the fan hodie so sa keke US mountain eso abusha weni krata sa brede every embassy of Ghana wo mo Washington DC in the United States of America wo mo ede ababeto mountain eso enti ye se wo mo bekoso na wo mo aye wo mo afemu de bia de afa ensem ne ho na wo mo ede aboa yera Ken Ofori Atta na ensem wo ya mo a efa yera Ken Ofori Atta ho no ena mene wo ka say lawyer Martin Kpebu wo no so lawyer ni a wagidi wo kroma na anu ada wo na yera Kisija ben enyansem wo krodum ha na enyasem ketwa wo no so de nsem ya ba beto dwatwemu se ye hye Ofori Atta nsem a ekoso a sabe ya sha ni mo say Ofori Atta ba bepie mu wo Ghana ha na ama ensem a sebe ekotwi kwabreman efa ne ho a amanfo bebre kasa se yemfa kwadu emmo no na kwadu omodi abono no nso wo mepie mu wo man Ghana mu ha na wo mo entimi ntoto na no ne hu ba bi asem ne mu nokre eda no na omodi atodwa se yera Martin Kpebu di atodwa se senke be ya enka Ghana mampani dada His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo sebe wono na ben mu na Ofori Atta esom sesa na hene eno na nchen no wosanso ene yera Nana ya Ofori Atta ene bo abusua baako na wo kyemu sesa abusua baako na wo mo ebo no eno kra titire ene the fact say Ofori Atta esom ye ewo meka ne se onu Akufo-Addo na memmo mu no ehu ebehia se yera Ken Ofori yera Nana Addo Akufo-Addo wobetimi akasa ama Ken Ofori Atta agepene ama netimi ababepie mu Ghana hanum sei se de be ya ensemu bebre a ekoso no ebetimi atwato yenkotie se de yera Martin Kpebu di nsemu yi etudwa.
But in the meantime, at least, the fact that he's been restricted is a bit of a warning to him. It's a salvo that look. But in the meantime, at least, the fact that he's been restricted is a bit of a warning to him. It's a salvo that look. Like Manasseh put it, humiliation. It started. He's been too stubborn. He has to just come back home. And perhaps this is the time that we should call on Akufo-Addo to prevail upon his brother to come back.
What has Akufo-Addo got to do
but that's his brother. That's why they are family. When he was in government...
in persona.
Oh, no. So let me make my point. That's when you come from a family and you are involved in trouble, you don't...
So you can't talk and leave Akufo-Addo.
No. They are family. Yes, so they are family.
Respond to the issue as raised.
Okay. No.
They are family, and it's normal in our cultural setups, okay? Not just here alone. I mean, in most civilizations, one member of a family is in trouble, they'll go to the rest and offer advice. So at this stage, Akufo-Addo has to step in to, prevail upon Ofori Atta to come to stop the further humiliation because he's dragging their family name into disrepute. Because prior to that, Akufo-Addo had said no person is corrupt, etc. So a valid. Okay. Oh, I haven't finished.
Yes, yes.
Right. So that is the point.
Abusia we ne nsem a yera Martin Kpebu e dia ba beto monten so etwemu se dia ye die na chese Akufo-Addo amfa na no anto nsem we mu a Ken Ofori Atta ebekoso atwe wo mobusua din no akọ into this day na enye asem papa na chese Ken Ofori Atta nsem a ekoso die abusia a lot of people have got issues with niema bi a Ken Ofori Atta aye and said the midi kan amafo we be hu ne se we kama at work. Esan se mene woka say there is a Nigerian na wono nso edede nsem aba to dwa wo chemu se woni ye Ken Ofori Atta, they were the best of friends, very very good friends. Now so sebe eniema ko yie eniema toto yie edema Ken Ofori Atta pe en wo yi ne ba ko ehye ne nsa sebe ene wo hu ne se woto aduboni a ebi ye den ekawa no ena sika ni nyina ye huhude esika nso de sebe untimi ndi sika chi enyi wonam fofo ema enti nsem a Ken Ofori Atta ne very good friend wode beto mountain show no ena that screens so we Africansly alu or say an African friend attended my 50th birthday in Abuja from his country. A little while later, he was appointed a minister in his country. Meanwhile, I had completed my tenure as the deputy governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria and taken up a professorial appointment in a U.S. university. Into a chairman, or for bibini bi asabe wodi mfinhyia aduonu no woye celebration kakra ewa Abuja na danfo yi ebaye anche ene ye beyi na danfo no se osuafo ewo ne man a owoso sabre no na wono wadi ne debre se deputy governor of meka ne said the Central Bank of Nigeria wadi awia masabre US university bi ewo honom nso amano professorial appointment. Now, Otuaso say I tried to reach him by phone on a professional matter, but he did not pick my call. He did not respond to messages I sent. I was disappointed, but I also heard similar complaints from other mutual friends and acquaintances. Few could recognize our friend's character and conduct anymore. Into a trema, a fibra. Yedina down for nibesi wonom se wono ena ye sebe fene say oswani ne man so no ena chese ni suban sesan ye wo friend na won fa wo send ne message on fa na de won wane se wo monnan fofo asebe wo munyina no ene ne eche no omo nso ba abonte be kan de same thing na chese akwan se esu fofra wo madam fo no afa eno no o say a few years later his party lost the elections in his country and he was out of government. He came under investigations on allegations of corruption. His country reportedly sought to extradite him from a foreign country where he had apparently taken refuge. Into a trema, anche emfie kakraba betwemu kwani ade. Wobenwane se na damfo yi sebe na manyoku a wodom no amanyoku ni ko gina ye abato na tese omadi ntwom. Na omafiri aban mu wo mu firi aban mu a nadamfo yi na sebe ne din abeto apono so se ne ho bon nsem minte wo se hwehwehwemu de fa ne ho ekoba se wo se extradite nadamfo no efiri wo man a wakobo adwa wo so ne yede ne eba Ghana o se recent reports are that his has now been arrested in that country on immigration charges or indictments. Of course, do not automatically mean guilt unless and until established by the court, but lesson vanity of vanities all is vanities. Not just what chema say, oh, say, when you sikantino, for be an area can who say, sika yebetoye, awunya dear yebetoye, a bit me a fluenza adabia, and a mouth for bisa said, papa, and narrating some way, sabe, one money papa could be one more mind be a deal, so now so wait dear. A kutia be an imnura, said the in the chance in Bian and Cataswa, you do so the na same way. When you baba cope and answer a trenoso or noa and an anaya ken Ofori Atta. Now Ken Ofori Atta and some way the Bujatimu say a lot of people have got so much interest ewa Ken Ofori Atta and some women. Now the Besha see crowd Ken Ofori Atta and some women a bram investigative journalist a year Manasseh Azuri debatu just say Bosumi a day in February Bosomeno and a Ken Ofori Atta ne visa ebe expire and visa expire he would have no choice than to come back to Ghana. And mene woka say Attorney General Dominic Ayeni wababontene ababe kasa ede afasa nsem we hu a o kire say ensem a efa yera Ken Ofori Atta ne maye ho. It's a whole lot of issues, but ono betimi stating categorically say Ofori Atta is not just a common Ghanaian. Ofori Atta is somebody with the highest pedigree e Ghana hanum say asebe so free US crab bedru Ghana enya dia ye be jojo no ana say ye be piepia neti kwaye ne say normal Ghanaian na sem ne be gin semuni ade as people are thinking no until he could have been free to come to Ghana asem no enki ye be handle no peacefully and amicably ye be kwakotie ensem a yera Dominic Ayeni editor Emonten so ye ba ye beto aso.
Article 19 of the Constitution, his right to a fair trial is guaranteed. No one is going to, I mean, Ken Ofori Atta is not he's not the person that will come here and we're going to treat him very shabbily and so on and so forth. He will be accorded due process of law. His fair trial rights will be guaranteed and so on. So I talked with John Ashcroft, but at the time, you know, I could not, including the lawyer, Isinat, the one, the lawyer who granted the interview.
That's right.
You know, so there were three of them, three lawyers who spoke to me via, a Zoom on that day when they were expressing concerns. Okay. So at that point in time, it was confidential. I could not mention John Ashcroft as his lawyer. All right. But I was simply saying that when you take the fact that he has these top lawyers coming to court in America to defend him, it is not going to be a day's work to bring him home.
That's
because, you know, he will appear before, in this current matter, he will appear before an immigration judge. All right. On January 20th, he's appearing before an immigration judge.
Right.
He has a right to appeal that decision to a district court.
Right.
From the district court, he can go to a circuit court of appeals.
Yeah.
Then from there to the United States, Supreme Court. That is potentially the legal pathway to, the determination as to whether or not he should be taken from America.
Right.
If he doesn't self-deport, this is what is going to happen. In the extradition case, again, a district court will hear the proceedings and make a determination as to whether to extradite him. If he is not happy about that, he can go to a circuit court of appeal and to the United States of America.
Right.
So I was just laying out, the legal pathway that lies ahead of us,
and which could drag.
And that is part of the process of probity and accountability.
But why do you get a sick man's visa revoked? And as I understand, it was revoked in June.
No, in July.
June or July?
July, I think.
Rather.
Yeah.
Okay.
July.
Well, he's sick. He's not well. That's what we are told. He needs to recuperate from treatment.
Do you recuperate only in America? You can recuperate here. There are people here with prostate cancer who are treating themselves.
We have overdone our time.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
We have overdone our time.
Yes.
But quick one. The CRC report,
yes.
Kwesi H. Prempeh's report.
Yeah.
You are not issuing a white paper?
We are working. No, we will not issue a white paper on that, but we will make known the government's position on the various recommendations.
You will be against MPs not being ministers? Because it's a busy place. You wish you were not MP so you can take care of the office.
Look, left to me, my personal opinion, I think a strict separation is a good thing. That is not to say that the hybrid system doesn't have its own benefits.
All right.
So we'll also, talk to the MPs, okay? And of course, people have forgotten that it is the MPs who must pass the law to disable themselves from becoming ministers.
That's right.
So definitely it's going to be something that we'll have to deal with.